G'day, mate. Welcome back to Factorio with me, JD. This is the Grand Championship. The Grand Championship of 2019, the end of the tournament. The decider for the winner, who is the best at Biter Battles. We have Team Comfy versus Team SteelAxe. We have the speedrunners versus the guys who run, maintain, and spend more time in Biter Battles than anybody else on the planet. This is going to be an interesting match. I'm again joined by Clowntown, who's happy to take the co-host seat and shoutcast with me. But I cannot tell you at the start of this match who's going to win, who's going to lose. All I can tell you is it's going to be really intense and probably the closest match we've ever seen. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there and I will catch up with you guys at the end. So yes, it is the final match today. It is the final Team SteelAxe versus Comfy. The final match, the final showdown, the final everything, and then directly afterwards, we're gonna have I've been told it's a Comfy versus everyone. SteelAxe, SteelAxe and friends versus Comfy and friends. So we're gonna see how many people join both teams, I guess. Play, multiplayer, browse. Biter, because I already have a password. SteelAxe community versus Comfy. Oh, that's right. That's how they changed it. It's SteelAxe, the SteelAxe community versus Comfy and everyone. Isn't it later than morning for you? No, it's like 5 a.m. Can I put this on screen somehow? No, you're just gonna have to trust me. It's 4:57 a.m. So I'm wide awake as always. Yeah, there we go. Stitz can put it in chat. JD's schedule is almost as screwed as Kiwi's is for me. Yeah, no, look, because I went away on the weekend. Funny enough, I went away on the weekend and I slept like
an angel.
No, like 12 hours straight, which is weird for me.
Like an angel.
Hey, clown.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, better if I was clipped less. Oh, sorry. If I was
Did you see that clip?
Yes.
Did you hear it?
Yes.
Wasn't that great?
No.
Oh man! All right, you have to monitor the server and all that to see when it's time to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set my fan up and get and tweet it out and all that good stuff. So, be the shepherd. I'm gonna be doing stuff.
You don't have the stream deck set up to auto tweet stuff out?
All right.
Oh, that's going to be changed. It's now 280 characters I've been informed.
What, Twitter?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's allowed for an extra 140 characters worth of outrage.
Pretty much.
That's what works on Twitter, apparently, is rage.
Yep.
Just... and I'm not a rageful person, so that's probably why I have shitty Twitter followers counts.
I could rage about the hotel I stayed in on the weekend.
I mean, there's plenty of stuff to rage about, but I don't know.
No, just the hotel I stayed in was not as advertised.
I'm blessed with a little something called perspective, which is, or maybe cursed with it.
Yeah, perspective of like a lot of these things that people rage about, it just doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. Deck chairs on the Titanic.
Remember Polton. Do you think it's funny I watch so many old Factorio videos? No. Factorio is one of those games that between 12 and now, the base game's the same. It's like graphics have changed, but yeah. Blood Battles event. Servers up.
Servers up.
Resix, yes. I'm sort of there.
Resix is here. He's here. All right, servers up. I need to do an export. Hopefully this won't crash. Yes. Happy December, by the way.
Yeah.
It has gone fast.
It's the second here. And servers down.
Factorio. Oh, mansies.
So when am I going to get a custom Clowntown shout-out command?
I don't know. I do it when it strikes me. I don't know. I should probably, if that clip is good enough, maybe that'll be the exclamation point JD.
Oh, no.
It gives you your link and then my impression of you.
Oh, no.
That's a great idea.
No, that's a horrible idea.
Hello, Clown. Well, your Discord of mine.
That's a horrible, horrible idea.
Thank you, whoever clipped that.
SF, thanks, mate.
SF, you're MVP for the day. Tell you what. Okay, that is saved. I'm gonna do the tweet, and I'm probably gonna end up joining midway. I got distracted by shiny objects.
Servers backup? Yes, servers backup. And what can I say? I'm an old timer if I only join in version 14. I guess so. 14's far enough back.
So I think any old timer is anyone that joined before I did. So I joined at the very end of 13. So if you join like at the beginning of 14, I'd say you're right in there. We'll let it slide. Your grandfather did.
See, I'm not sure exactly when I joined, but I think it was around about 13 or 12. No, it was before multiplayer, so it was 12.
Ugh.
I just hated the game.
Yeah. Oh, they've done so much. They've done so great. They've done so great. Such a great job on it.
So, servers up. We've got plenty of rocks. We've got a decent start, except no iron.
All right, hold that thought. Let me do my little intro and do the thing.
They're both teams peeing away madly. Who do we have in the south? We have SteelAxe in the south and Comfy in the north. Okay. Jade in his stick file? Okay. Not sure what version for 14, just have some save games marked for 14. Fun enough, Iron Wolf, I actually went and loaded up Steam and had it backdate to 14. And from the cloud, it actually downloaded some 14 autosaves. So I have some saves for 14 that I need to go investigate because I have no idea what they look like.
Player, I don't even working. I don't even think those versions will work anymore.
14, yeah, that'll work.
Has the match started?
No, it hasn't. I've been told to tell you that you didn't get a shout out on the Biter Battles announcement channel, hence you're not important.
All right, I'm good with that.
So what do you call a person who joined at the end of point 10? Ancient?
Ancient, yeah. The ancient ones. And I'm in the wrong map.
Did you join the public one, Clowntown?
I sure did.
You got to put in a password.
Yep. I was waiting for it to prompt me for the password. All right, here we go.
1 minute.
All right, close. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's introduce players. For SteelAxe, we have the original crew, Anti-Elites, Nephrons, Phoenix, Tui, JK, and Xeno. Anti-Elites in his gray outfit, widely regarded as the greatest player of all time. Right on his heels is Nephrons, holder of several world records. French cast is apparently going on. Everlord and Maku, spectators. And then for Team Comfy, Black Knight, Tyshawn, Arlid, Sereni, and MVP of the SteelAxe versus, or of the JD versus everyone, Jack Asm. Well done. Unfreezing in 15 seconds. We'll start the game timer at the top of the screen as soon as that happens.
Yeah, Clowntail's got a fancy setup with counters and everything. So, we've got lots of rocks, and we have, what, 2 players from north going rocks, 4 players from south going rocks.
Yep,
Nephrons has been designated to rocks and then probably stand on the stone patch and mine by hand.
Yep, Nephrons goes out.
Got some stone and some trees in the north, lots of rocks in the south.
Small iron. This is going to put a damper
there's another one further out.
Well, here's the thing: is that you can't fit too many miners. I don't know if you can fit 30 miners for a full line on that iron patch.
No, that's going to be Burner City.
Yeah. Yep. Copper looks good. Coal looks good, except for the big silo in the middle of it.
It's fine. So, mine around it.
Yeah, but then that reduces your defensive walls around your silo, maybe?
Nah, we use miners as defenses.
Yeah, belts.
Yeah, miners and belts. I'm waiting for somebody to fully expose that iron patch.
Yeah. See how big it is. It's rich because it's 2.5 million, but who knows how big it is.
Yeah, it's 2.5, so probably 2.7. Like, there's plenty of ore there. You're just not going to be able to get out of the ground quick. Oh, first biter's on its way. Into the south.
Yep. South. So the water is going to be interesting. Hang on a second. We got a host from Dr. Doof. Dr. Doof, thank you very much for hitting that host button. We're doing Shoutcast right now. Me and JD. DR Doofage. There you go. Go give Mr. Doof a follow. Kerbal. All right, you can pass.
Yeah.
Kerbal space program actually helps actual astronauts become astronauts because it's a great training program. NASA gives it the thumbs up.
I have no idea if you're being
seriously. NASA came out and said, "Wow, this is really accurate about what it's like. All the things you got to think about to go to space." R. Gill, Mr. Fun, Iced Tea, and Joe Cool Flying Ace. Thanks so much for supporting my buddy Dr. Doof. CVK. Good stuff. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it for supporting my buddy Doof. And his link is in the chat right now. Let me turn off my sound effects. That'll get us in trouble.
Yep, that'll get you in big trouble with YouTube.
With the copyright machine.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have these little clips that are from movies and from songs. Just little clips. But the copyright DRM gets them every time. There we go.
So the iron patch is explored. It's 2.6 million. Oil's right there. Oil's right there. That's important.
That's good. And next to water. Oh, it's defend. Look at there. Not much to defend. You could set up a choke point around that little bridge right there, and then defend the left side, and it's good to go.
Yeah, and the biters are quite happily pathing around both sides of the lake. So, no matter what, they're going to have to defend both sides. But that is a very short choke point. That's what, 10 tiles? Yep. 15 tiles?
Yeah. Yanti yells his chat to not help. I have not heard from Will or got a Discord message from Will. He may be on and running.
No, I
but
don't
at the moment
know.
It is it's just JD. What time is it in Australia?
5 a.m. Again, I've had 5 hours worth of sleep.
Nice. Look at that. He's a trooper.
Yeah.
Trooper.
Yeah.
Exclamation point BB points to see what the points are when we get new biters, etc. At the moment, the first benchmark is 20 evolution. Then we'll start seeing mediums.
Fix Stinson? Jetty's well rested? No.
Field General Stinson.
Well, after this is it's anti and community versus comfy and everybody. So
yeah, that's going to be an interesting SteelAxe and everybody versus comfy and everybody.
Yeah,
just me and JD right now. By the way, Jack was the MVP from your match, JD. That was you versus everybody.
Okay.
Jack with a burner miner and a furnace. Jack built an empire.
Oh, he went branched out to his own base, did he?
Yeah, he branched out to his own base, and if you watch back that way, the eastern base was all Jack, and I think he got help maybe 45 minutes before the match conclusion. He got help, but he basically handled the eastern front, made his own base. It did not connect to power, like he borrowed nothing, and he did such a great job. Ooh.
There you go, Stinson. You can't yell at me. Anti's taking the time to ghost down electric miners. I can no longer be yelled at. So, Burner City
there you go. Well, you have to so that they don't. You have to so that they don't overstep them.
He's a full rubbish player. Yep. Okay, Stinson. I agree with you fully. Yep. So, Burner City, north versus south, they're about the same.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yep, they're about the same.
South has got one extra burner miner for 2 extra burner miner for stone setups. That's it.
Yeah. Nephrons has doubled their stone, but that's about it. They're doing good.
Yeah.
Tui's going after copper. So they look behind. SteelAxe looks a little behind on copper.
Technically, they've got research running first.
How many turrets that seemed to make a play last time? Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Probably 8. Yeah, so 8 aside. That would have made anti-elites happy. That's a big deal. That's a big boost when you get a bunch of those for your defenses. Let's look at their research. Have not gotten the first one down yet. They've got both teams have a lab running.
Yeah, both teams got research. Do we have a decent research queue? So we've got automation, logistics, turrets, green science, military, SteelAxe. Come on.
Bounce out and bounce back in because each team just queued up a bunch more stuff. they just queued it up as you were talking.
So South has not gone for the SteelAxe. They got all that steel. North has got pretty much the same research, except they put in walls. So South is not bothering to research walls. Of all things.
Should do that. Because that's the military strategy, right?
No, walls are pretty important.
Yeah. Well, defense, but also they're going for the straight to military science to throw. Then that's a thing too. And apparently Kraus is doing North's power. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, Kraus.
No, that's a legitimate play for power.
One day, Kraus had to leave work early
to fix power.
And no, he apparently had to leave work early, so he was able to do something. I think it was a biter battle or practice or something. They're saying, "Where's Kraus? Where's Kraus?" It was with Will, and he wasn't going to be able to do it. And then he messages Will and says, "Yeah, I'm able to do it after all. I got to leave work early." And they said, "Why is that?" And he says, "Well, power failure."
Yeah, actually, I remember that one.
Yeah, power failure.
So, South is building hard up against the lake.
Right,
North is. It
but
looks like South's doing the exact same thing. They're building
it
sideways
doesn't.
behind the oil.
The rockets might be able to reach those first two smelters, but the power looks safe on both sides. So remember, the rocket launcher goes 31 tiles now.
31
Show
tiles?
the 31 tiles. So I think we looked at that last time, and a grid is 40 tiles, right?
Good to know. A chunk is 32 tiles, and chat, correct me
32.
if I'm wrong, isn't a rocket launcher 36 tiles?
Oh, it might be 36. Yeah, 36. So it can. So a rocket launcher should be able to go to launch one chunk. So we see a chunk
I'm wrong.
across here.
Okay, is it 30 tiles then?
31. Someone in chat correct us.
You tell me you're wrong, but you're not gonna go. You're not gonna go give me the answer. Factorio, wiki, rocket,
Wiki.
launcher.
South doesn't have biters. They don't have biters yet.
Range 36 tiles.
36. Aha. Okay, so a little over a chunk.
So I'm not wrong.
Yes.
Just for clarification.
It was increased. I think it used to be 24, 28, something like that. Now they bumped it way up.
Still wrong.
So
thanks, SFF.
So now it can reach about a chunk. So you see how wide this lake is. Let me take the grid off. That shows you how far the rocket launcher can reach. Is a little over a chunk.
Yeah, it can reach like the bottom of the iron.
Yep.
Probably that's it.
Maybe those first 4 miners right here, which won't be crippling. But the big deal it is generally crippling, that is sneaky crippling, is hitting the offshore pump.
I think in both teams' cases, the offshore pumps are safe.
Yeah, and they've done a good job of hiding it.
Funnily enough, neither team's further ahead than the other. Oh, hang on, we got a ghetto science.
Yep, we got hand-fed science in the north.
Yeah, okay. South is slowly pulling ahead. Very slowly.
Hand-fed science. They've got 3 labs up and running.
Yeah, North just got the same build running.
Oh, they're gonna have 2. He's gonna do another. It's gonna be another red science.
Build correction. So yeah, no, it got the bump with version 17.
Yeah.
So the rocket launcher went up to 36 from, since it says 22, which sounds about right. It used to be really, really bad. But yeah, it got a bump with 17 because the atomic bomb has a destruction range of 35 or something.
Right. And they balance that out. Yeah. So you
yeah.
hit someone with a rocket launcher without being in nuke range. So.
Just. No, 17, it was buffed because rockets were bad. True. The extra range has made a big difference. See, both teams are really neck and neck. The only thing that North team has is they've moved their defenses right the way up to that choke point, which means they're outside radar range, which means you can't keep an eye on them. Which means when they run out of ammo, you could be in trouble. Thought it was buff because Dev saw Jetty nuke himself about 5 times. Yeah, that too. Hey, Abilka. Either way, there are no nukes in this silo in this playthrough. Oh, let's look at our first fish. What if Clowntown knows he's gonna put himself in silent mode? Yeah, this month's community map is going to be special. Sometime in the next 48 hours it's launching. That's all I can say. Well, that's a stone smelter. Okay. So South hasn't changed research. North hasn't changed research. Come on, swap back. Yeah, they're really neck and neck for research. Okay, so South has started making bricks. North is still getting the other lane of their iron up and running. So South's going for the military hammer. That's obvious. I predict 50 hours because Jetty's always late. Jetty's already late to start with, Huff. No, I literally need to find time to start the stream and confirm Bilbo's not using the server. That's pretty much it. And South has maxed their power already. Yup. North's running fine. Oh. It's the little mistakes that get you. Am I going to do anything about this? Nope.
Smelting line. Both teams have a smelting line.
Oh, Clowntown's back. Hey, you mate.
One east, one west. Yeah, I had to do a deal. Do a little PSA.
Ah. It was
All right,
avoid
so
Jetty's community maps. Yep. So, South has been a little bit short on power for a while, and South is definitely going for the military hammer. We've got one lane of iron. We've got bricks running. The next one's going to be copper. And that's going to be their military build.
Zeno needs to swap to a line of coal, which looks like he's put minor ghosts down. He's got hand-fed pipes. So when do biters attack? Biters attack according to the raised threat, and you'll see them start to trickle in with bigger and more frequent attacks as this threat goes up. You see the threat will slowly tick upwards. But you'll see as the threat goes up, the biters will come at him. James has taken our suggestion and found that choke point up there at the water. So it looks like they're going to try and grab that iron and that oil.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, and North has finally got coal automatically fed into the smelters, ditching the boxes.
Mm-hmm.
South, probably still going to go with coal in a box. They're definitely a fan of coal in a box and just refill the box forever.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. What Zeno needs to do is get out of that mode, because these aren't working either.
Yeah,
hand feeding.
Yeah,
he's probably short on materials because he didn't have. They're consuming all the iron for science build. So Zeno's having to come over here to their iron and steal some iron out of here for miners. See, there you go. He's adding. See him swiping out of there, and he's probably competing against Zeno and Anti for all that iron. So look here. We're going to see a Nephrim's half line of iron, and he'll start to do some really fancy stuff. With a half line of iron, half line of copper, and he'll swap them around. That line is going to go for circuit boards, as well as come back and do some gears and some ammo. Very, very fancy. I think that's a line of grenades that Anti's got right there. That'll be grenade and military science. That's probably what that is. Yesterday I spent about 5 5 or 6 hours just studying Nephrem's any percent build, the former world record, the one that Rain recently built it, the one that has held for about 2-3 months now, since 1760. And it is so smart. I came away with that experience super humbled and just going, I'm not going to be able to beat Nephrem's. I'm going to tie him. That's what I'm going to do, because that build is so smart. It's very unique. The people that can beat him, though, clearly Rain and Narf. Rain has a really keen eye for very fast builds and has a great perspective of looking at things, similar to Nephrem's. And Rain is a really, really good speedrunner. Narf is a good speedrunner, but his builds are so unique and so smart as well. They're very different than Nephrem's build. Like Narf will, instead of building a chest and buffering, Narf doesn't do default settings. Rain will. Rain can do it.
Okay.
Narf does crazy stuff like this. He'll do, instead of buffering stuff in a chest, he'll drag a belt in a serpentine area to buffer it. It's crazy. Yeah, Rain beat him, beat everybody in about 2-3 days ago. Sorry, JD, go ahead.
Okay, no, I'm just trying to look at... Oh, okay, that's how they're going to get coal in there. All right, so... South is pulling ahead. They've already got a military build pretty much up and running. And
Yep,
North...
There you go. They raced it. Yeah, they raced their science right to military.
Yeah, and North made the mistake of letting their labs actually run out of iron for a significant time.
I saw the dead iron over there. That's right.
Yeah, they fell way behind, and I cannot.
So look at this.
The research.
They've already got military going off the line. This is a military build I'm looking at behind here. But look here, now they're going back and getting fast inserters and engines and all of that business. This is SteelAxe. They're committed. So the grenades are already up and running.
Yep, and a couple of extra machines for just grenades.
Yep, grenades are a big deal in biter battles, especially against the small and medium biters. Yeah, if you want to try speed runnings, Rain is a good one to study. Nephrem's a good one to study. Narf will throw your brain. Narf's not someone to study beginner. He will throw your brain. He's so unique and so super smart. But it's very complex. The stuff that he does is very high level and very complex. And hard to kind of figure out. Rains and Nephrem's are a little more straightforward and a little more easily palatable, I would say. Not to take away from anyone. I mean, they're freaking fast and they're fighting for seconds off of their records. But I didn't immediately understand what was going on with Narf's builds, and I've been doing speedruns for a year and a half and 3,000 hours of Factorio, and I still went, wait, what? What is he doing? So good. You're all super talented players. Narf does not compete in default settings.
So I'm pretty sure Team SteelAxe is probably about 5 minutes ahead at this point.
I think you'll find they'll be farther ahead. Military's off the line. They've got 30 in a bucket.
Yeah,
and they're gonna throw that. They should throw that any minute.
No, they should leave it until they've calculated, and I'm willing to bet they've pre-calculated exactly how much military they need in a box to get the other team up to 20%.
Well, I didn't. They should.
20?
They should throw it.
25?
There's no downside in throwing it.
It's 25 for spitters.
25 for spitters, 20 for mediums.
So probably 25.
So Taishan just sent a fish to south and to spy on them, so they know that they have military up and running. So that's
and
tell you,
North has
more
got
faster.
Like green science sort of running. They're working their way through the last couple of things on their tech tree.
Yeah, hand-fed. Looks like hand-fed green science.
Yeah. Team SteelAxe was doing the exact same. SteelAxe is rushing for fluid handling, so they're going to go oil, they're going to go fire.
I got the door. Hang on.
James has tapped that new patch. bringing it down and plugging it into... That's got to be a copper. So probably plugging it into the first patch originally.
Sorry, doorbell.
You're right.
Had to go. I'm gonna get shit on that for YouTube.
Yep. Look, it's 5:30 a.m.
It's a live match, and I got to do it. You know.
Yeah. It's 5:30 a.m. I don't have anybody at the door at this hour.
So Nitro asked a really good question about how do I know who's ahead. Generally, we can look up here and we can see the tech tree of who's accomplished more science, but that's kind of why we're here, is to tell, is to kind of help you guys understand who's ahead. And you can see this is a more focused production. It looks like, and since they already have military off the line at 24 minutes, or actually they had it probably 22 minutes, they're bucketing military science, which is worth 9.6. It's 10 to 1 on research. Taishan just started the research on military science, which means they're probably a little bit behind. So being 5 minutes behind in a 25-minute match is pretty big. They've also got SteelAxe also has a box of grenades ready to go, which is great for defense against biters. You'll see that happen here in a minute. We'll show you what grenade defense can do for you. Basically, you gather all the biters around you as much as you can, and you can throw a grenade at your own feet.
Yep.
Levels.
Yep.
Team
SteelAxe likes martyrdom.
Yep. And what they'll do is SteelAxe will have probably researched armor by now.
They
have not.
Oh no,
they have not, but they will. They will research armor and put that on everybody, and they may go as far as heavy armor.
Not quite enough Nephrons. You need another 20 packs. 20 packs would have done the job.
Yep, there you go. So Nephrons just threw 23%. He just did a Nephrons just fed 166 flasks of military to Steam, so they're up over 20%. So here it says we're at minute 26. By minute 30 or so, you'll start to see medium biters come in. So look, the threat has gone up, and the evolution has gone up.
And North is about to have a problem with biters.
Yep. So here they go. So this is what will happen with the threat. Now here's when the biters really start to attack. In answer to your question,
they went around their defenses.
Yep, they got one section that's undefended.
And
so the one
dead pistol, grenade.
Yep, Arled died. Okay, so now at this point they need to quickly get machine guns, and they need to focus on turrets because they're going to have a problem. And I don't see any. I see grenades are off the line, but I don't see any boxed science to throw. They're still running up their own tech tree.
They are. They're slowly, they've got grenades, they've got walls. They don't have a steel build really up and running yet. And they don't have a copper line up and running yet. So they're not in a position in the north.
Steel just went live. Went live as you're talking.
But they're not in a position to get military even off the line. They don't even have miners on the copper patch. Yeah. North is well and truly behind. Whereas South already has a military build running, and now they're making a really, really bad red and green science.
Yeah, they're going to run up. They're going to go back up their own tech tree. So, like I was saying, is that you can either throw the science into your own lab and run up your own tech tree, like into here, or you can consume it out of your hand through a custom menu up here, and then it raises the evolution and the threat up to the other side.
Hang on. You know the sad thing? North team is going to get SteelAxe before SteelAxe gets the SteelAxe.
Yep. And Anti just threw another 82 to the team. Team North. So now that we've crossed 25%, we will see spitters as well. And Comfy is okay. So here, look at the bigger attacks. Mediums are in this one, and this is going to have enough ammo.
Yep, and they're sort of at the point where they need
barely
at least one person on permanent defense.
Boom. So there's grenades. That's what grenades do for you, is they kill off those biters. So our lid has defended the attack. This one is all out of ammo. These are all gone.
Yep, they're
They're all
about to
gone
die.
right here. And losing those turrets is a lot of iron and a long cycle time. So all these turrets are gone.
Yeah.
Too fast.
South has set up a mall of all things.
They need all 5 players. They need all 5 players to be effective. So they're going to set up the little mall.
Yeah, it's just one of those things in biter battles that you don't see the more experienced teams do, and I'm actually surprised Comfy's building one.
Yeah, they've got ammo, and they've got... Yep. Okay, their military science is just now going down. Another 52 flasks from Anti. Up to 29%. 30, I don't think there's a benchmark at 30. Hello, Rain. We were just talking about you. Welcome. Current world record holder.
Hey, Rain.
Rain, did you see my tweet? I did a quick... I was feeling bad, so I did a quick comparison of my old times versus my current times. 45 minutes off. Yeah, congratulations, Rain, on the new world record.
Yeah, Rain goes AWOL for like 12 months, doesn't do a single speed run, comes back, blows out the record in like 3 days.
Well, it wasn't 3 days, but what happens is Rain, I don't know what he does, but he goes away for a little while and doesn't do speed runs, and then one of his good buddies just bullies him into getting back into speed runs. And then he does speed run. He does great.
So North has gone with hand-fed copper for AP ammo.
Spitters are live on Team North.
Yeah.
See, look now. Watch these turrets. These turrets are all gone now. Turrets die to spitters really easily, especially when they have a medium biter in front of them.
Medium biter to soak up the damage, and then they're
toast.
The problem is with that lake in the middle, they really need 2 people on defense.
Yep.
And Anti's doing a special anti-wall for defense in their south.
So I was feeling bad, and I went back and looked at my old times for bots in purple and new times for bots in purple.
Yeah.
And I'm 45 minutes faster than I was.
Oh, that's a big difference.
It's a huge difference. Yeah, my times are good, but I was failing on different things, but I needed some perspective. I mean, I like I told you, I'm blessed with the gift of perspective. So I went back and looked at my old times versus new times, and I'm on target for like a 240, 245 rocket now. I just need to put it all together.
I'm lucky. Clowntown's got a game timer up the top. North, being comfy, got military science up and running 10 minutes after SteelAxe.
Yep, 50%
there you go. 52
slower. Chest. Yep. Yeah, so there you go. So SteelAxe had about a 21 minute military was first one off the line. And now it was right at 30 minutes where Comfy got him off. There's your difference, and there's your difference in evolution right there. Comfy's been dealing with biters for 30 at 31%. These turrets are toast. Spitters are going to get them. Yep. Those turrets are going to be toast because spitters will get those too.
And Annie's out laying out far out the front defenses, which are going to end up getting munched on.
Whoa, Taishan is not getting attacked with these biters. Do you see that? Oh, finally they recognize him. He threw 5 grenades at him, and they didn't attack him.
It's admin settings. Admin settings. Having the admin flag.
He is an admin of the server.
It's having that admin flag makes all the difference. So, funnily enough, Team SteelAxe, in all their speed to build everything, forgot to add coal onto their iron line. Shh, don't tell them. So hopefully that slows them down. North is having...
they need one inserter. They need an inserter right here.
Yeah.
It's delivering over, right?
North is having a few biter problems, and a lot of it has to do with how far out their defenses are.
And again, no pollution in this map. So pollution does not affect biters. Only these scores up here in the top, and they go straight for the rocket
North
silo.
North silo, definitely North silo. Yep.
North silo. Look here. So they go straight for the silo unless otherwise impeded by a military target, a player, or some other obstacle. One inserter missing trick. Yep. South researching oil and flamethrowers.
There's your MVP, James Hackett, taking care of himself.
James _ Hackett. Yes. Did he go out like a champ?
Yeah, he took out the rubbish. Or took out the garbage.
Go. So looks like Comfy sent 20% down to sent military down and get SteelAxe up over 20%.
Yeah, so SteelAxe now has spitters as well, but they're already suffering. Comfy is already on their heels trying to play catch up, both in military and in defenses. They just
So there you go. Hackett just killed a bunch of mediums, but killed himself too. So now the biters are. Oh, look at this biter! It's going to break. Oh, that telephone, that wooden pole has 16 health, and there was a biter chewing on it. It would have broken the electricity from all the way up there to the radar and all that. And losing that radar would have been real big. They'll not be able to see the attacks. It may be moot anyway, but
the attacks they're constant at this point.
Yep. So your question is, when do biters attack? Is these according to these numbers?
Funnily enough, North can't see the other side of their power. So if they have biters coming the other side of the lake, they're going to know about it when they start munching on their power, or more likely go straight for the silo, which has one gun turret with 0 ammo, the best type. And unfortunately, they're just... Yeah, they've got 2 players playing combat, defense, and they just...
All the time.
All the time, and all the time dead. All the time there's one player that's just down. Just laying down, having a bit of a nap.
And let me channel Colonel Will here, is saying, look, every minute that, or every player that you have to have on defense is one you're not using to make progress.
Yes.
And so Jack over here is making progress, and so is Black Knight. But there's 2 or 3 constantly having to do defense, which is not building and advancing the purpose.
That's right. So Zeno's got a biter problem as well.
Got a problem, but he's got fish and he's got grenades, so he should be able to deal with them. Here you go. That clump is done. Here you go.
So meanwhile,
look at there. You're gonna SteelAxe them.
Yeah, SteelAxe is actually really, really powerful. So Nephrons and Anti are being left alone. Where is Anti? Oh, there he is. Are being left alone to... Anti's going for more military. Nephrons is going for more smelting. They've got engines automated. They've got lots of stuff shoved in a box ready to do flamethrowers as soon as they unlock the tech.
Yep, there you go. It is. They got pipes, steel, gears, and engines ready to do flamethrower turrets.
Yep, and the tech's half unlocked.
Yeah, smelt everything. Worry about it later. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, as long as you get your stone sorted out, and normally pull the coal off the line, it's generally fine.
Yep.
So yeah, North's still suffering massive. They've pretty much got 3 players on defense.
Yep.
South has got 2 players building, 3 doing a bit of defense, a bit of this, a bit of that. They're about to lose a couple of gun turrets because the biters went through.
Those spitters start. Look at that damaging everybody. Watch out, Black Knight's going to get it. Machine gun. Wave of acid just melting everything. Black Knight goes right back to building. As you were.
So we're going with
why the engines? Oh yeah, flamethrower turrets need engines.
Yes.
So that's a barrier. You can't handcraft that. So
which Bilka, I still don't understand. Just for the record, Bilka.
Bilka. I have a sound drop that is Nephrem's yelling at Bilka as much as Nephrem's ever yells. Hey, Call, thank you for that sub. 6 months in a row. Appreciate it, man.
Tashad is down. Their defenses on the right-hand side of North are down. The silo's looking tasty.
All of them. All of them are down.
It's already down 500 hit points, 400 hit points.
Tyshan is running away from the action.
He's going for his body.
Silo just got hit with grenade, I think.
Yeah, no, it's immune to player damage. It's fine.
No. Okay. Uh-oh. So here we go. There we go. Now the Silo's getting hit with Spitter. Oh, everybody kind of yells at Bilka. Once Bilka joined the team at Woob, all bugs, all issues, all game issues suddenly become Bilka's fault, which is completely unfair, but that's how it is.
Well,
for Woob.
North's iron disappeared.
Oh yeah, they lost most of those biters up there. They lost power, which means they lost the radar, so they couldn't see what was being damaged.
They could see it at the time. They just couldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, it's only worth expanding if you can actually get more ore in, and they're not in a position where they can actually hold the ore that they have.
All right, 155, good. Down to Team SteelAxe, 33%. That's good, but SteelAxe already has their defenses up.
Yeah.
They got grenades. Do they have armor? Oh, they've got stronger explosives and going for plastics after that. They do. Let's look at. They don't have armor yet.
Well, they've got fire.
Oh, they got mixed ore going on.
Yeah, mixed ore's fine. Like I said, as long as you can pull out the stone, that's really the stone and the coal.
There you go. Yeah, I guess if you want to,
it's something my team's been.
In this case, I would probably do I guess it wouldn't matter. I was going to say do an inside out instead of an inside out build. I'll do an outside in. That way you combine your lines, but I think it's okay.
Well, my team's been debating mixed ores for a while now, and the consensus we've come to is pull out the stone, optional. Definitely pull out the coal, and then just smelt everything.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you have stone go through and it blocks the smelter, eventually another piece of stone's going to come through and clear it out.
Right.
And Nephron's just looped everything and just had the coal get buffered into a box.
Right.
Whereas... Yeah.
He's super smart, man. This is probably the way to do it.
Having fire is the way to do it. And South definitely has fire, and their defenses are definitely going to hold for quite some time.
Okay, here we go. So this is the crude oil. Crude oil is not going to refineries or synthesis. It's just going to these flame turrets. That's what you build with the engine. And now we'll start to see some of the entities. If you read last Biter Battle or the
Particles
Friday, particles and the entities and all of that. We're about to see all of that happen here. And this is why we our SED's entity fix.
Yeah, which is not coming for until 18.
Yeah. For mix, probably best do an outside in. That's what I thought too, with splitters to avoid split the coal. That's what I was thinking. But I don't think it would matter because you can just put those two together, which is probably what he'll do. Or he'll just do a double line, and then he'll have it all done there.
Okay, so South is just definitely going more fire. And they're using a yardstick.
Ephraim's just super good at this game. So, funny deal. Yesterday, here let's watch the flamethrowers in action. Here you go. Nope. All gone. And look at the threat just dip down. All gone. Look, they come and stop in the fire.
Yeah, they'll stand the fire and just barbecue
Stand
for a
the
little while.
fire. Nope.
Doof.
It was
No,
2,000.
I don't mean point 1. I mean point 18. They already said this is possibly the last 17, and then 18 we're going to have the colourful update that was a couple of weeks ago, along with the particles fixed.
Yep. Along with the particles and entity. So lull in the biter action for now.
So
Team North does not have flamethrower turrets yet.
In before Bilka corrects you.
Probably. They do. 250 military has not yet been sent. I would say that's good for a 45.
10%? Yeah, probably.
Jump about that. Let's go. Let's go throw it.
Sean is more self-grenading, No, have to have grenades. Yeah, North Solo is not looking healthy. Spitters do a lot of damage. Done.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, that was a lot shorter than we thought it would be.
And time. 45 minutes. Pause. Rip. I didn't see that attack coming in. I said, no, there's not much going on. I didn't see it. I didn't see that attack come in. GG. Team SteelAxe remains undefeated. 45 minutes.
Yeah.
25-18. Oh. All right.
That was
well
shorter than I thought. I actually thought this one would stretch out to like an hour and a half because both teams are so evenly matched.
I was dubious. Once 20-minute military is so hard to overcome that. If you got military potions being thrown at you at exactly 20 minutes, it's so hard to defend.
Well, that brings us to the end, the Grand Championship, the finale, the end of the tournament. SteelAxe take the win. If you'd asked me on Clowntown at the start of the match, neither of us could have picked a winner. SteelAxe is very, very proficient in what they do, making things fast. They also know the game really well, and they are really happy to sit down and study the numbers and practice things a few times. Comfy, on the other hand, they're highly practiced at biter battles, which is strictly what this is. It is a biter battles. It's a custom scenario. They've been playing this for more hours than probably a lot of other players that play regularly combined. So a massive amount of hours on their team. And they did really, really, really well. But having military packs thrown at you within the 20-minute mark, that hurts. That really, really hurts. To top that off, the Gods of RNG really blessed both teams with a great start. Except for that lake in the middle. That lake in the middle definitely made things a little bit awkward. Anyway, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you've enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next Biter Battles tournament, which should hopefully be in the new year. As always, links down in the description if you want to check out Biter Battles. Maybe sign up a team for next year's tournament. I don't know. Either way, I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching. Bye.